I'm gonna try this one again. I don't know where we're at. Anyway, this is for you, coffee girl. My cup is a bigger cup, but I'm trying to understand something here, and I want to explain something about myself. But like at the beginning, when you were like growing up in a rural area that was not very developed, and your parents were had to know what are we going to do with these kids? Where are we going to send them? Well, you got sent to public school, but then because there's a religion involved, we got sent to catechism, Catholic school, my dad's side, and but we had, besides that, there was, you went to regular school. That's what I call it. And then the catechism thing was in there, and then you had to actually do that. And usually was what they referred to as summer frolic. There was that term. And I guess the term was Sunday school for Lutherans. But Catholics seem to have sort of a kind of a status built where they were better than everybody else kind of thing. But it was basically a public school, and not really into it. I just couldn't wait for everything to end. And get out there and catch the fucking pollywogs and the frogs and get out that way. To make a long story short, I'm trying to do that, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Progressing into junior high and stuff like that, all of a sudden, the Catholic schools didn't have a lot of money, so also we had the influx of them into our high school. Didn't seem to make a difference. It seemed like they were more trouble than they were worth. But eventually, this thing, and I wasn't really a high schoolish person at all. But once you started getting towards graduation, you get the hell out of that place, and had a little fun for a while, and then Dad says, "Hey, you gotta work, and started working, and I said, like, I want to go to school. I want to learn more, and I went to 2 years. I went to Macomb College, and then we got into that, and that was a whole different thing. It was not a whole thing like it was overwhelming, but it was so non-high school stuff, and it just was better. I don't know, better, but I would just say that you didn't have all the games and the bullshit and the ridicules and stuff in high school. I mean, I did okay in high school, but it wasn't. It's not a really good. I don't. I don't consider it a learning process. I mean, it was. Well, let me put it to you this way. When I got through 2 years of regular local college, that information should be already incorporated into high school. I would think, I would think. But go back in the way it was. That should be. I would think it should be that way because that's like 30 years ago. Why shouldn't it be? Um, but why I went to Michigan State? there were several motivations. There was like, well, I wasn't under a lot of pressure to work forever. I wasn't under like, God, you gotta make some money. There wasn't a lot of money there, but the incentive was, hey, the Vietnam War. Mm-hmm. Gotta find a way to get out of there, eh, dude? And my mom was behind me, and my dad was also, because I had a draft number that was number 59. So that's how I went to Michigan State, and I wasn't gonna fucking flunk out of that place either. And so, if anybody, you guys out there, you're assholes, know why I have a degree. That's why a degree, and I was incented to do it. And I do have one. So if I didn't, I'd probably be dead in the war, or be drafted, or one other thing is, and I was worried about, if I finally graduated from state and the war stuck on, I'd be considered a captain if I was drafted if I didn't go from a master's. So fuck you, assholes. If you don't think I have a degree, up your ass.